Hey everybody, Yakir's here. Welcome back to the Long Dark, Ironman of Timberwolf Mountain, episode number 8. So, you guys gave me some good suggestions as far as how to deal with this hypothermia thing and the caves and all that stuff. So, I got a lot of comments here, and a lot of them are really good. So, I'm just going to roll through them. It's only been a few hours, and I got some 42 comments here, it looks like. Decox01 said, drink some coffee and run out and get some wood. Yeah, coffee's probably a good idea as far as upping my my energy. Lassie Conan, I guess. I'm sure I'm butchering that name. I apologize in advance. Said you should have repaired your clothes and drank tea before going out to chop wood. Tea would have kept me warm. I think coffee would have been better because it would have kept me warm and gave me a little bit of an energy boost. Paul Wallace makes a good point. He says no matter what kind of clothing you want, you have to maintain what you got until you get what you want. So that's a good idea. Marcus Doyle said check how long you can sleep in a cave without fire. That's a good. My producer makes a really good point there. But I'm afraid that if I wait to see how long I can sleep without fire, I'll end up dead. Especially with hypothermia, it's a beast that you really don't want to mess with. Willow West, I think I'm going to take her advice. AKA April Moen. She says, I'd be glad to do channel art and all that stuff that we were talking about in the prior episode. And thanks for the mentions. Of course, I will mention you because you do a great channel. She says also there's interior caves across the engine field from you to the left of the rope you climb down, just up the rise and around the corner to the left. Head there, gather some darn coal, will you? So, anyway. I think that's what we're going to do because I need an interior cave because you can actually sleep in there without any wood. My big fear here is I'm going to die by coming in, sleeping 2 hours, using a piece of wood, only accumulating 3 pieces of wood. My hatchet's in bad state anyway. I've tried doing that before without hypothermia. It's tough. It's tough to do, especially when you start having to go further and further out for wood. It takes a lot of wood to survive for 24 hours in this type of temperature where you're trying to lick hypothermia, which basically says you can't, go to a freezing state again. Let me go ahead and restart the game here. Thanks for putting up with me dealing with these comments, but let's see here. Mac Urio, I think it is, one of my faithful commenters, actually. Collect as much firewood as you can to stay in the cave until you're over your cold. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, though. So, and then Stephen Pushak says the same thing that Willow West said about the cave. And then Chic01 Italio says, yeah, I apparently said I had a GTX 9800. I meant 980 in the last episode. Dynamic says you got hypothermia. Congratulations. So, yeah, a lot of people are just saying good luck with the hypothermia. Keep your core temp up. Tea and coffee stay by the fire. The problem is I need to keep that fire burning. John Samuda says, one thing I don't understand is why you don't drop all non-essential items when you have to stay there in the area for some time and also must forage. So the encumbrance causes you to get tired faster, which is true. Anyway, all really good comments for the most part, as far as I'm seeing. You should drink something if you're thirsty to avoid losing health. Yeah, I know. I need to do that right now, actually, don't I? So let's do that. We're right on the border there. So let's go ahead and get something to eat here. That's a tiny little itty-bitty 93-calorie MRE. But let's do that. I think we're going to just have to make the move, bite the bullet, make the move, try to make it to that cave. I think I have an idea where it's at, just by the 2 descriptions that you guys gave me in the comments. So thank you so much for that. It's supposed to be an explorable cave, so I think we'll be in pretty good shape if we can make it there. Let's go ahead and see if we can see if this. Oh, do we have any wood at all? I don't think so. Yeah, we're in some serious trouble here. So let's see if we can cook up some coffee. We're just going to need to pick up and move right now. I'm going to drink this coffee, try to give myself a little bit of an energy boost, keep my core warm a little bit too, and I'm just going to grab everything and go. We're going to be encumbered out the yang, but it is what it is. At least we're not going to starve. So here we go, boost. How much is that going to help? Not much, but fatigue reduced. Yeah, okay, let's get going. Let's pick it up. Alright, campfire. Let me light a torch off of you real quick. Can I do that? Do I have a torch to light? Yes, I do. No, I don't want to do that. I actually want to equip it like so. Now light it from the fire. There we go. Let's get going. We're moving slow here, but at least we're warm, and 10 hours of daylight left, and it's not a storm, so we got to keep moving here. So I think where we need to head is over that way. I'll be quick to drop. Apparently I missed the dead guy over here. I missed a container next to him, so alright, I'm probably going to need to grab a couple sticks as I go. I'm sure there will be some that will just appear in front of me, but really don't want to have to tussle with a wolf right now. See, I didn't think that there was any where to go from here. It kind of looks like it's all blocked off to me, but apparently there is. Okay, there's a compartment here. Looks like a storage compartment. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'll come back for it. Dead guy. I guess we can go ahead and search the dead guy real quick. Oh, he's empty. Okay. That must have been the storage container you guys were all talking about. Or I forget who was saying it. Somebody mentioned it. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to go up this way, but it doesn't look like this goes anywhere. Right? Oh, geez, are you kidding me? No. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, wait. Is that it back there? Is that the route I'm supposed to go? Well, that can't be. That's where I came down the rope at, right? I thought. No, there's the rope. Okay, this is it. This is the alright, this is the way I need to go. Alright, I misunderstood what you guys said. I'm sorry about that. How are we doing here? Oh, we are completely exhausted. We're basically dead men walking right now. Okay, hopefully it's not too far up here. If we can get into this cave, we should be in good shape. I have not seen a cave where I haven't been able to rest. It's always been, I should say, it's always been above freezing when I get into these explorable caves. So no matter what the temperature is outside, it's like 35, 38 degrees, something like that. So if we can do that, we can just basically go out, grab some wood. We have enough water to rest long enough to get enough energy, go grab some wood. And then normally there's some coal and stuff in the caves too, just to boil up enough water. We have plenty of rations, so we can just camp out there for like 24 hours and get rid of this silly hypothermia. Okay, which... is this where it is? I don't know. Hopefully there's a cave here. Ooh, this looks promising. This, oh, I hope this looks like an explorable cave. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Good advice there, April. And the other guy. I can't remember your name, sorry. Alright, so there's probably some coal and stuff laying around here. Let's get moving here. Let me drop some stuff here that we don't need. Let's just go by weight. Alright, drop that. Really don't need my rifle while I'm exploring the cave either, but we're going to need to get down to 33 pounds in order to be square again. Get right with the world, so to speak. Alright, that all looks fine. We'll be doing hatchet repair while we wait too. Alright, good enough, I guess. I don't know. I'm just probably going to be picking up some pieces of coal if I can. Or some wood. If we happen to find any. Just to get some water, that's all I need. Really? How much water do I have? I don't have enough to make it 24 hours, I don't think. Yeah. Quarter gallon isn't going to make it 24 hours, so We're gonna have to come across. We're gonna have to get a fire going one way or the other. Oh, there we go. There's a piece of coal, and we need a fire going long enough that can actually burn coal. That's the other little nuance of burning coal. So hopefully there's some wood in here. That'd be nice to find, actually. Sometimes there is. And I believe this comes out near near Crystal Lake, like one level above it or something like that. Come on, there we go. Got hung up there. All right. Well, what is the temperature in here? 47 degrees with the torch. Makes me want to extinguish the torch and see what it goes to, but it should be good. The nice thing is the temperature's not going to fluctuate in here. Caves are very safe places. That being said, watch a fluffy revenge pop out and grab me by the face and gain leverage from my eye sockets with its teeth. Would that be the fulcrum? Yes, it would be the fulcrum. Use my eye sockets as a fulcrum as it yanks my head all over the place. That would terrify me, actually. That would be a big jump scare. Okay, what's this? Coal. All right, good deal. All right. We got we got a piece of wood here that we can break up. All right, let's do it. It's probably going to end up underneath this. Whatever's left over is probably going to end up underneath this, and I can't reach it. But that's a branch. What happened to the cedar limb? That's weird. So we have a branch and a cedar limb. Okay. Well, this is. No, we don't want the sticks. We want the cedar. Let's do this. I just want to make sure my hatchet's okay before I go off and break it. 8%. It is. Barely. Should be down to 6% when we get done. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. We have a blender with some LEDs. Alright. So there we go. Let's head on back to our gear. We got enough to boil up some water. How's we doing here? Still 48. I should have checked it before relighting the. I guess we could. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. 39 degrees. You can't beat that. All right. How scary would that be to actually, in real life, actually turn off your lamp inside one of these caves in this sort of a situation where you haven't seen people, you know, for days and days and days, and looks like the world's come to an end, and there's no electricity, and the world's gone Jumanji on us, and we've been, you know, seen bears out wandering around when they should be hibernating, and wolves out trying to attack us and kill us. It'd just be a cave would be a pretty scary place, I think. All right, here we go. So somebody in the comments said, hey, nothing better than Accurize and a whiskey. I'm like, geez, it requires a whiskey for you to watch me? That's bad. I've driven people to start drinking. Okay, I think we're getting back to the entrance, I think. There we go, okay. Here we are. Should still be 39 degrees, very good. Alright, so we do need to get some water to survive this. So let's think this through. We need to go another 18 hours. That's definitely doable. We're exhausted. Oh, it ruined my hatchet? We gotta go back up and get another. How did it ruin my hatchet? 8%? Oh no. That's not good. We're gonna have to go back up to the plane and get another hatchet. We have to have a hatchet. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go back up there and get another hatchet. I did not think that was going to ruin it. I can't repair it, can I? Oh god. I should have just repaired it. That was dumb. I see, every time I've been looking at the percentage, it's been dropping every time I hack up wood, and it's been like 2% every time. And it was at 8%, and now it's at 0%. So I'm not sure if there was a chance for like catastrophic failure that I just happened to get unlucky with. If that is the case, wow, that's pretty neat that the game incorporated that sort of unpredictability. I got way too many tinder plugs too. Someone was asking again in the comments. The guy who said he was from Brazil. I don't have sticks now. He's saying, "Hey, why are you using cedar wood and instead of sticks? If you fail your attempt, you lose your cedar instead of just losing a stick." Well, you don't lose your fuel. So all you lose is a match and a tinder. You never lose the actual fuel on a failed attempt, so it doesn't matter. All right. I think I said that last episode too. So sorry for the redundancy, but apparently the point didn't get across. Or something was lost in translation. I don't know. Maybe I should have finished it with a goal. And then it would be like, oh, okay, I understand. That was a really bad impression, too. I acknowledge it. Alright, so... Wow. Well... I'm going to keep the coal for the travel back up there. Because we're not going to have any... I'm going to have to grab a lot of sticks, and I might need that coal to actually keep me going. Okay. The situation just got a little more tough once we get done with this. I could go... I was thinking, man, I could just exit out and go back to my last save when I entered the cave, but I ain't going to play that way. You know, I made a boneheaded mistake by not repairing my hatchet, thinking that it would just, you know, deplete 2%, and for whatever reason it dropped 8% and ruined itself. So I don't know what happened there, but bad things happen. We could probably leave most of this stuff, except for I'm going to probably take that mountain rope, because I think there's another way that I can go. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that, because I think there's another place that I can drop it further on, closer to the cabin. Alright, anyway. Wow, we're down to 2 MREs, too. This is starting to get a little desperate here, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to hit the plane again, just to get a hatchet and a few extra MREs. This hypothermia really screwed me up bad. Alright, let's get some of the drink. And you know what? I should probably just boil up a bunch of water while I'm here, right? We're not freezing or anything. So let's just do that. Let's just boil up a bunch of water here. We can leave it here for the return trip. That way we don't have to carry extra from the plane, or it's a little less we would have to carry. Okay, it's not a ton, but it's something. So I think maybe we can do this. Maybe we can get another 0.2 gallons out. Okay, we're not going to be able to boil it in time, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not willing to... Oh. How much did that give me? That ruined torch gave me like a minute of time. Oh well. Okay, so let's put our lantern away there. And let's just start resting here. We'll be in good shape. I mean, we're not going to freeze to death. Oops, let's not start another fire, because we really can't. Let's do a bedroll right here. Alright, so let's just, how are we doing? Good, let's just sleep for 8, drink, and then sleep for 8. Then we'll be almost cured. Alright. 100% condition, still nice and toasty. It's 39 degrees in here, plus a 9-degree warmth bonus from the bedroll. Now, oh, it's 3 degree. It must. I'm thinking of the bed. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the bed at the farm homestead in the camp office. Yep, getting my cribs mixed up here. All right, there we go. Let's get a drink, and let's sleep for another 8 hours. There we go. Still nice and toasty. 39 degrees. It's nice. These places are nice. So much better to stay here and survive. Make this your base camp than the Crystal Lake cabin. At Crystal Lake Cabin, you're constantly fighting the cold. I imagine once you get some of the great clothing on, you're probably okay. But there are some of those nights that are like -30, -40, -50. I think even then you still have some problems getting through the night without a fire. And I like to be able to get through the night without a fire. I don't want to have to depend on that unless absolutely necessary. So, of course, acting like I'm so cautious, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense given that I ruined my axe. That was so idiotic. Okay, so let's just drop this. We're going to leave that here for now. We should have another 2. Oh, no afflictions. So we made it. We made it. Good. Alright, so we are at 68 pounds. What all are we carrying around that we don't need? God, I can ditch the axe, actually. Let's put it over here with our collection of stuff, because we will be coming back this way. Oh, man, I really don't want to have to try to trek back up there all in one. Okay, I can do it in one day. I can do it in one day as long as I know where I'm going. Whew. If I get stuck out there without a hatchet to cut wood, it's going to be tough. Even when I reach the plain, well, I guess I'll have a hatchet then. I can cut wood that's around there, so that's a moot point. But up until then, I basically need to make it there all in one day, and I need to try to do it. It's going to be tough on fatigue. That's what I'm worried about. So I think I do need to really lighten my weight up here a lot. So like these maple branches, might as well throw them down here and let them start curing, right? There we go. These arrows, might as well drop them. That newspaper, drop it. All those tinder plugs that I got like 1 million tinder plugs. Don't need all that ammo, right? I'm going to keep an extra 5 rounds just in case. Which, really don't even need that either. I mean, I got 9 rounds on me. What is that? Is that the cured leather? I could probably heal up my boots a little more, actually. Let's do that. Let's heal up my boots a little more. Alright. There we go. Now we're going to lose 2% if we try to repair again, but I say go for it. So we have maxed out boots. Knowing me, I'll use the leather on these boots, and then I'll go to that container that I haven't checked next to the engine that we passed just outside the cave here, and it'll have like some insulated boots that needed repaired. Alright, what else can we drop? Let's just go through the list here. 16 painkillers, don't need that many. I mean, there we go. 9, don't really need that many of those. Let's drop 3. There we go. I don't plan on getting food poisoned anytime soon. The pants, might as well repair those, right? Alright, there we go. Up to 67, let's do it again. Gotta prepare for this trip. Oh man, I really put myself behind the 8 ball with it, hypothermia, and then I did it again with the breaking the hatchet. Okay. Well, I think there's some food. There's one of those containers that actually has tons of food in it, so we should be good there. And maybe one of them has tools. I don't know. Maybe the one that I passed up just outside the door has tools. If it does, we are good to go. But if it doesn't, well, if it does, it's going to be hilarious. Okay, we'll drop that. I'm going to drop most of these. I'll probably keep just a couple for emergency repairs. Really don't need 55 rose hips or that many mushrooms or that many green. I thought I already dropped all those. Okay, what else have I got here that I don't really need? I need the hacksaw. Get in those containers. Quality tools, yeah, it helps with repairs. Knife, yes, don't need that many. Accelerants. Okay, just one. I'll keep one. Oh, another comment I saw was, yeah, you got a flare gun. You could have used that instead of using your bullet on the wolf when you were up on the ledge. Yeah, but I only have 4 rounds for the flare gun, and I have like 15 or like 20 or something like that for the rifle, 25. And the flare gun is the only one that can actually deter a wolf. So why would I use the only thing that can scare away a wolf on a, or I should say a bear, the only thing that can scare away a bear on a wolf when I have a rifle with way more ammunition? So this is more of a unique item, and there's no need to, cross-purpose it like that. Okay, so what else have we got? Tons of matches, which add up a lot, so let's drop those. I'll keep an extra box. Jeez, I got a lot of matches. I guess I'll keep, well, no, I got 36 there. Okay, no, I can get rid of all those. There we go. Don't need 2 fishing kits, even though they're tiny. See, we are lightening our weight up quite a bit here. Whetstone, don't need to carry 2 of those. Rifle cleaning kit, I really don't need that at this moment in time. So let's drop that. We can always grab more if we get up to the plane and we need it. Now, wait a minute. Now with the new whetstone, the hatchet, would I have been able to repair it with that? Oh, I bet you I could have. Oh, that would have been so easy to do. I had it right there. Oh, I'm kicking myself now. I apologize. Oh well. I guess you would make mistakes like this in real life. You just got to overcome them. It just feels like it's been like 1 step forward and 2 steps back. This whole trip, it's been a cluster on the way down, which should be the easiest part, right? It should be the easiest part for us. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. And let's think about moving here. Let's take a look at our warmth bonuses and stuff. 18 degrees. Yeah, we've upped it about 5 degrees, I think. And I'm carrying the extra water. We'll just carry the extra water, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's leave the cave. Go over here and see what's going on with this container. Hopefully we get lucky. Oh, what a maroon I am. Keep our rifle out here. Let's go check out this container. If it's full of hatchets and knives and other pokey objects, I'll be very happy. That'll basically, you guys are like, so I just watched you break a hatchet and dump a bunch of your equipment for absolutely no reason for half an hour. Nice. Like. No. I will be happy though. Okay, I got 2 here. Now I know my saw's in good enough shape. I know it's not going to break.
Hope nobody needs this.
Oh, are you kidding me? All right. Heavy wool sweater. Give me a coat. I picked them all up. I'm just going to take a look at the conditions once I get them in here. Well, do I already have a wool sweater? I don't know. I think I did. But there's some 100%. There's a 100% one right there. Yeah, so let's grab that real quick. Make sure that we're wearing that. Let's do it by condition. Oh, let's not do it like that then. Oh, I was wearing the 66% one. That's what I currently own, so this is actually better. Okay, we're going to wear this one. We're going to get rid of these fleece. They're not nearly as good. Okay, there we go. Let's put that on before I forget. Okay, I'm wearing everything else. Yes, okay. Come on. Pointy objects. If not that, then some food will be alright. Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. Put it back, put it back. I think the game's telling me, why don't you just douse yourself in accelerant and set yourself on fire? Alright, so I'll take these. You know what? I'm gonna forget them. That's the thing. I know myself too well. I will forget them if I don't grab them now. So we might as well just take these. It's 19 degrees outside. We're slightly chilled. Oh, hey, let's see what our core is. It's still at 18. All right. Well, neither of those was really what I was hoping for, but I guess we could always saw up this carcass of this wolf and cook up that meat, but yeah, we might as well do that. You know what I mean? Might as well do that. That way we have the meat ready to go if we need it. I'm not going to carry it around with me though, because that'll just attract I can't use this though. Oh man, oh hold on. Yeah, I can. Alright, we're going to need to start a fire, though. So let's go find some wood here. Let's find some sticks. I'm still shocked that chopping up that one little cedar limb killed my hatchet at 8%. I think I see some sticks over there. Oh yeah, this will be plenty. I don't want to catch hypothermia again. That's why I'm doing this. Setting up a nice little fire next to the carcass here. Okay, one more. We'll grab this one up here and then we'll head on back there, start that fire and get started. Add that to the pile. I might just top myself off with the meat before we head out. 8 hours of daylight. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll set off tonight or tomorrow. We could wait and just set off tomorrow. Okay, let's get a fire going here. There we go. Got plenty of matches now. 13 sticks. Right now I'm just mentally beating myself up about that stupid hatchet. There's a ton of them up in that plain too. That's I wonder if I should have switched out hatchets at the plain. There we go. It's close enough. Oh, it's actually thawing it out, isn't it? How long it'll take? It's thawed it out pretty quick, actually. Let's try cutting it for. Yeah, let's see how long it takes. I don't know if I don't know if the time will drop. You know, like once it thaws out, will that time drop in the background? I don't know. But let's give it a shot. There we go. Okay. Got 10 pounds of wolf meat. I'm going to grab that wolf hide too. It's going to take 30 minutes. How are we doing? We're good. We're warm, and what's the temperature? 45 degrees. Well, it's because I'm sitting next to embers. Starting to cool off a little. How are we doing with the guts? 20 minutes? I think we can do guts in 20 minutes. Yep, let's do it. Get those curing too. Alright, let's head on back to the cave. Well, this is like scaling, you know, summiting Mount Everest and then getting about halfway down, like, you know, the base camp, what is it, B or something like that, and being like, oh god, I forgot my car keys. They're up on the top. Oh no, I forgot my passport. Oh well, I'm just gonna head back up to the top of the summit. Of course, I guess you would just go to the consulate or something like that and get it all ironed out, but you know, it doesn't serve the point I'm making as well, so don't think too much into that. Alright, here we go. Alright. Ooh, it's dark in here. Alright. So I'm probably going to need to warm up a little bit, then head out and try to like break up some branches or something like that. But right now I'm just going to ditch the meat here. Ooh, it's not in very good condition anyway. Yeah, that makes sense, since it was sitting on that dead, frozen wolf for a while. Oh, let's go and eat. Okay, we're maxed out. We got a little bit left, like 131 calories. Got some drink here. I think we need to leave now, sooner rather than later. I'm thinking maybe I will take a piece or two and then start a little fire out there. I don't know. Alright, well, let me go ahead and rest here for an hour. 4 hours of daylight. Ooh, don't know if I want to. Alright, we'll just use the save game from where I came into the cave. Let's just back out here real quick. And I'll turn around and just come right back in. This episode went a little bit long. Yeah, I really didn't do myself any favors with the hatchet, but oh well, we're gonna just have to adapt and overcome. And I hope you guys are still enjoying watching me screw up, yet somehow manage to survive in this harsh environment on stalker mode. But like, comment, subscribe, hit that tip jar, and if you want to be a producer like Marcus Doyle, one of my critics from the last video, be sure to head on over to patreon.com/accurize2. Y'all take care now. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.